Hi, welcome to Java Swing tutorial. So in this tutorial we can discuss how to create the JFrame with button and how to work with the action event using the J button of the Java Swing package. And here first I will save this file, save as. So name of this file is frame example ex.java. Right, this one I can go for import java.awt. So as we know, this java.awt is a package which has a lot of classes and interfaces to create desktop applications, means graphical applications which has graphical output. So the next thing, so this AWT is imported here because I require this AWT package for to set the layout to the component. So next is import java x.swing. This is the package which is used to create swing applications. So which are popularly called as low weight components in nature as compared to the AWT components. And the next one is, so I need to go for import java.awt.event. So this package consists of a lot of classes and interfaces which are used to handle the event that was generated by the AWT components of Java technology. And the next thing is class frame example ex. Here I am going for the public frame ex. I am using JFrame here, JFrame, and I am going for the button first, button JBTN. So we are discussing here how the action event will be working in JButton. And next thing is JFrame equals to new JFrame. We can create a frame with button first and then we can discuss about the event. So here JFrame my frame and JFrame.set. I'm going for JPT and equals to new JButton. Click or submit and then go for JFrame.set default close operation JFrame.exit _on _ close and JFrame.set layout of new floor layout. The next thing JFrame.set size 280, 180. Next one is JFrame.add JBTN. JFrame.set visible 2. So these are the common statements which are used to create a frame with button, which you have already seen in my old tutorials. And next one is public static void main the string arguments. Next one is swing utilities dot invoke vector of new runnable public void run new frame example. The next one is close this one. So this application will create a frame with button I'll save this application first and then I will run this application. So Java C frame ex.java. So I got one error here, set visible. The spell mistake has happened here, set visible, the V should be capital. So save this and compile, and I will run this application. Okay, so this is the frame that was created for me, and it has a one component that is called button by the name click. So I'm going to click this button, so nothing will happen there. So this tutorial will tell you how to handle the events in Java technology. So whenever a button is clicked, or a menu item is clicked, or a window is displayed, or window maximized, minimized, whatever it is, so there will happen the execution of events. So first of all, we need to know what actually the event. So basically the event is a change in the component in Java technology. It is nothing but a change in the component. Whenever we do something with the component, the certain changes will happen. If I click this one, it will little bit go back and come front. It looks like that. But what happens? There is a certain changes over there. To handle those changes, so we need to go for interfaces of java.awt.event package. So here, to give commands to this click button, so if I click on this button, it has to show the click onto the output screen over here. So that can be done using Java technology events. So here I need to go for an event here. So first to work with event, we need to implements action listener. So this is an alternate interface with action event. So this action listener is an interface. So since we know what actually the interface is, interfaces act like an empty classes in which has methods with no implementation. So means we have the abstract methods in interfaces. So once the interface is implemented by the class, then that class must override all the methods which are there in that interface. So this action listener is an interface which has one method that is called public. So I must go for the public void action perform. So this is the interface. And the next one is action event. So this action perform is an interface which contains action event object as a parameter. Whenever the button has been clicked, what happens? You will be executed with this action perform method. That means it will generate an action event, and that action event will be listened by the listener class, that listener interface that is called action listener. To generate action event by the button, this button has to be registered with the component. So we need to register the component so that it will come to know so which component is going to execute an action event right now. So before adding the component J button to the component to the container, you must go for jbdn dot add action listener of this. So this is a keyword which is used to invoke the current object. So here this will add the action listener interface. So this is the action listener interface to this button. That means it is nothing but registering the interface, registering the component with the action listener interface. So whenever we are registering the component, then that component is ready to receive the event that was generated. And then next, whenever this event has been generated by the button, and that button is registered with the action listener, then it will generate an action list event. Whenever that action event is generated, the action perform method will be called. So that I will give system.out.println statement within the action perform method. So here I am going to give you clicked So plus A is an object here. So in action event we have two methods, very important two methods. So get action command and set action command. I'm going for the get action command here, get action command. So this will return the string which is associated with the component. So that was generate the event. So right now the event was generated by the JBTN, and JBTN is a component which has a string so associated with it, that is called click. So I can rename this as submit. That's it. Okay, so save this application. See, so once again you can clarify, once again you can observe this application here. Frame X is a class which is implementing the action listener. Once the interface is implemented means we must override the methods which are available under that interface. So this interface has only one abstract method, that is called action perform. That action perform will be taking the object of the action event class. So to work with the event, so the component must be registered with the type of the event that it was receiving. So here the component JBTN is registered with add action listener method. That means it is registered with the action event using add action listener method. So whenever the action event is been generated, the action perform method will be called. So here the action event will be generated only when we click on the button, or else it does not generate any event. So the next thing, so compile this one, Java frame X. Alright, so here one problem is there. Alright, we got one error here. That error we can fix now. So this is add action listener plus the error is of course I got this one, listener, LISTNER. Okay, save this and compile this application. Okay, again we got a problem here. Alright, listener spelling again it is mistaken, so listener LISTNER saves, and again compile the application. Let it successfully compiles and then run the application. Alright, I got the application executed here. So once this submit button has been clicked, see here what we have done. Here the action perform method is having the system.out.println and the output statement. You click a.get action command, and the get action command is nothing but submit here. So this is the command that is associated with the control button. So if I click on this one, of course I will got you clicked submit. So this is what actually the get action command. So if I click even some more times, so I will be getting the output, you click submit. So this is what actually the action event class. So we can see one more thing in the next tutorial. So here if I am registering this J button, so what if I will be having more than 2 buttons? How the action perform will be working? So we can see this in next tutorial. Thanks for watching this.